For Aaron Gettinger, today's the Trans Day of Visibility at a time when there have been a number of crimes against trans people. How can the city address that concern, and does the police department need to do more to reach out to the trans and LGBTQ community?
We all need to do more. We all need to do more to make sure that people who are members of the trans community are not vilified, that they're not ostracized, and that they are accepted into our families, into our community. We have to do more as a city, but really as a country. I look on with great horror the things that we are seeing sprung up in legislatures, primarily in southern states, where they are villainizing children. Villainizing children. We know from the data that a significant portion of the homeless youth are LGBTQ plus members because their families have not accepted these children who have decided it's important for them and their being to lead an authentic life. So when you think then about the targeting of members of the trans community and how trans women in particular have been the focus of violence, we all need to step up and do more, but it starts with opening up our minds and our hearts to be loving and accepting of people when they choose to live their authentic life. You know, it goes without saying that this is deeply personal to me. As a member of the LGBTQ plus community, I think about where I was as a young person, not seeing anyone who looked like me. Now, the truth is, there were plenty of gay people all around, but it was at a time when it wasn't safe, literally wasn't physically safe to come out. And not seeing those role models meant when I embraced my identity as a lesbian that I struggled for years worrying about rejection from my family, from my friends, the kind of life that I could lead. When I was in my 20s and coming out, we didn't have an opportunity to even think about marriage and children. That wasn't something that was even conceivable. But now it is, because we have changed as a city, as a nation, as a world, and we cannot go back. And we've got to stand tall with our trans brothers and sisters and make sure that they're getting exactly the kinds of support and acceptance that the rest of the gay and lesbian community has received through hard work, struggle, and advocacy. And as I said to somebody yesterday and thinking about today, we're not going to turn the clock back. We're moving forward. And that means a full embrace of our trans brothers and sisters.